Well, I think there's a couple property owners that are looking at that, so, but I don't know that we know.
I might be able to try to answer that. All other things being equal, it's easier to annex it to the city of Edgerton because it's contiguous with the city of Edgerton.
Or borders.
So,
it doesn't have to go through the Johnson County.
it does not,
Oh,
because
I
it's
see.
contiguous. They have the consent, and they can approve the annexation on their own without the county's
It would be a snake or an island
input.
station for us.
And then they would have to pay, I mean, I guess if they annex it, then who pays for the power? I guess we still have to pay the $150,000, is that right?
No,
Or
50,000 for our.
or 50. It's still our decision whether to supply power to it, even if Edgerton annexes it, because it's our lift station.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it's our easement.
My understanding is that we cannot provide power outside of what's annexed. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah, because it's a publicly owned, city-owned utility. And so, in order for us to provide power to it, it has to be annexed. In order for Gardner Energy to provide power to it, it has to be annexed. And also, Gardner Energy cannot provide power to anything that's outside of the city limits.
So I guess what are we voting on? If Edgerton's already annexed it, what is it we're voting on?
Just to be clear,
Yeah.
Edgerton is supportive of our move to annex the lift station, because they understand that we are a cooperative partner with them in the Bull Creek wastewater treatment plant. They've told us that they support that. They will not oppose it when it goes to the county. However, we think they potentially erred when they wrote their legal description. We've had a conversation with them. They did annex the land around it. They did not intend to annex this piece also, if that's what happened. We are just asking that. That's kind of a side note, but it's something that was not in the council action form, and we wanted to make sure you were aware of it. Regardless, staff recommends that you adopt this resolution requesting the Board of County Commissioners finding.
One more question. I couldn't help but notice there was a sidebar conversation going on over here. Was that about this, or
We're going to come back.
I'm sorry,
We're going to come back to another item.
to this item or to the one you were talking
There
about?
was a question
There's
about
a-
who made the second.
The second on the
prior
previous item.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was.
No, we're good on this item.
Okay, all right.
We just need to clarify who made the second on the previous
Okay,
item.
gotcha.
Katie, what's the resolution number on this?
1895.
So to make sure you guys
We're good.
weren't having another opinion that we should hear.
Any other questions?
I do have one. You said that that Edgerton is disposed to allow us to go forward with this annexation. If their legal description erred on what they voted on by ordinance at their meeting the other night, what would be the fix to that then? Would they have to pass a new ordinance? They have to void their previous ordinance and pass and with a different legal description? What?
My understanding is they just need to go back to their council and ask them, read in a different legal description.
Correct.
It doesn't require a public hearing. Mr. Hubbard might have something in addition to say to that, but that's my understanding. So potentially this can happen at their next meeting, which is Thursday night, and they has indicated to me that that's possible. And if that's what needs to happen.
Okay.
Would entertain a motion?
I move we adopt resolution number 1895, requesting the Johnson County Board of Commissioners find and determine the annexation of the land at Waverly Wastewater Lift Station will not hinder or prevent the proper growth and development of the area, or that any other incorporated city located within Johnson County, Kansas, as provided by the Kansas statutes, annotated KSA 12-520C.
Second. Motion Harrison, second Freeman, that we adopt resolution number 1895. Harrison,
Yes.
Podovich,
Yes.
Freeman,
Yep.
Shute,
Yes.
Roberts.
Yes.
Resolution number 1895 passes. New business item number 10. Consider authorizing the city administrator to execute one change order to the construction contract for the Moonlight and Grand Intersection project included in the USD 231 School Campus Benefit District. Jim.
Okay, can you put the picture? The Grand and Moonlight Intersection project is coming near to completion. So I've got an aerial here. Part of what was included in this project was sidewalk reconstruction. The area shown in blue is the sidewalk that was originally included in the contract. The area that is in orange, there's some area where we've been working adjacent to it, and that sidewalk has been damaged through no neglect by the contractor. It's just we're going to need to replace that sidewalk. And as we got to looking at this, the sidewalk down there is asphalt, very old and disrepair. And we looked at the possibility of adding sidewalk in this project, improving the access for kids on the east side of Moonlight to get to Moonlight Elementary. So the areas in yellow are where we've identified additional sidewalk that we would like to include in this project. The total amount for that, the cost for this will be less than $26,000. And I think that sums up. Katie, if you could show the picture just for everybody to see. But this is what the sidewalk looks like. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
So that's sidewalk, huh?
Looks almost like a path.
Well, with new business item number 10 presentation completed, if there's anyone in the audience that would like to make a public comment. With no one coming forward, who has questions for Tim?
So Tim, this is something that we decided to add into the project. It's not something that a contractor made from us.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
And I should have said before too, this again it's with the benefit district, so it's a 50-50 split. We would be paying for half.
So at the most, we would be 13,000?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Tim, was there any consideration given to exploring extending the sidewalks all the way? I think is it White Drive that goes in front, that cuts into Willow Springs and then goes in front of where the Jazzercise is?
Yes.
Because that's an issue where there's no sidewalks available. I don't know how much pedestrian traffic there is now with the schools that go in that direction, or if it's all routed towards Grand. I'm not real familiar with the boundary lines, but I don't know if we'd incorporate that into the project, if it's a way to do it feasible from this standpoint, or if there's easements and other things that
Well,
take longer to go.
Yeah, part of the thing there is it's open drainage down there, which makes it a little more difficult to put a sidewalk in. And also, we're talking about the benefit district here.
And that's outside.
And so, yeah, our feeling was, well, the areas we've identified are really serving the school and belong in the benefit district.
Okay.
If you get beyond that, it's maybe questionable.
Okay.
Any other questions? Entertain a motion on new business item number 10.
I move that we authorize the city administrator to execute change order 3 to the contract for the USD 231 School Campus Benefit District project in an amount not to exceed $26,000.
Second.
Motion Freeman, second Shute. We authorize the city administrator to execute change order 3 to the contract for the USD 231 School Campus Benefit District project in an amount not to exceed $26,000. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, motion carries.
Mr. Mayor, if we could just have clarification on who made the second for new business item number 8?
New business item number 10.
I did.
Thank you.
Okay. Council updates. Does